So Stephen, in Asian culture, people like to compare and outdo one another. It's like, my kid needs to be better than your kid, for example, the moms or some of the dads, right? How can this mindset cause damages to a kid's development? And how can you, as an educator, change this mindset?
The main issues with comparisons, and look, it's unfortunately, like sometimes even within your family home, brothers and sisters don't like to be compared to each other, like it can cause a very negative mindset to the person because they see themselves as being inferior, which is not what we want to do in education. We don't want the students to lose motivation, and we don't want them to lose their own confidence. And that's what happens when we're comparing one person against another. Basically, with our education system in Australia, we understand that number one, students learn differently, students learn at a different rate, and everybody's different. We're all unique, and it's not fair to compare. Some people are more talented than others in certain areas, I have a friend who is fantastic at the music. He's very, very creative. He makes fun of me because I have no creative skills at all, But then when it comes to maths, he just doesn't enjoy maths, So it's not fair for us to compare, well, he's better than this, but he's better than that. It's just that his talents are better placed in another area, and and that's just the way things are. And and as educators, that's for us to make sure that those students' talents, are showcased. We're lucky in a sense because we're dealing with a system where the main terms of assessment, what we're talking about, are grades. And what that means is, like, we're not comparing this student against another student. What we're able to do is identify where the student is at, and then we can inform the parents, look, this is what your student is able to do. This is what they can do and what they can't do. And what we need to do then is able to improve this area and this skill so they get better. So basically what we use is an achievement standard, and that achievement standard identifies what sort of skills they're demonstrating for that year level and for that subject. And then what we're able to do is say, look, and this is very important for the teachers too, because they can identify where they are in general, the students, and like, for example, something simple like they may be able to identify, tell you that this is this, this is that, but they can't describe. So therefore that's the next step on the learning journey for that child, and that's what we do, and that stops the comparisons, like you can't compare this child against that child because it's not fair to the child. We have to identify what that child can do, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, Make sure that, we enhance the strengths, but then develop the weaknesses. And we're allowed to do that with using this achievement standard that we use for our curriculum.
Mm-hmm. Now, I gotta ask you, since this episode is called Shine with Australia, what is the definition of shine? And how do you personally help your students to shine?
What I really like to focus on with the students is I want them to be themselves. I want them to showcase who they are. And what we want them to do is, if we're talking about a student shining, we want them to realize their potential, be able to showcase their abilities, be able to showcase their talents. But more importantly, Phoebe, what we want to see them is shine them as individuals and really show their personality. Yes, talents and abilities are really, really important, but what you'll learn as a teacher is it's their personalities. Each student has a different personality, and they have to be able to, and have to be free to be able to express that. We want them to shine, we don't want them to stay in a corner. We don't want them to hide behind a corner, we don't want them to be afraid, And one thing that we encourage, and that's one thing that what we really promote, is we want the students to be like a risk taker. And we don't want them to be scared of making a mistake.